Welcome back to Milwaukee. Let me ask you this. Are you bad with money and making lousy financial choices?
Well, it might have something to do with your personality. Financial expert Nick Foulks is here today to talk about how your personality can affect your decisions when it comes to money. Good morning.
Good morning.
I like that. I like the concept of that because a lot of people think I'm just broke or I got it going on. So, but you're saying that it's something deeper than that.
Yeah, a lot of our, what we would refer to as money personalities, come in part by how we were raised, right? How we're interpreting the information from what we see in our homes as we're growing up. You know, some of us grew up in homes where money was never really an issue and it always kind of came, and mom and dad were spenders or dad was always a saver. And the interesting thing is, you know, we can have two siblings grow up in the same household.
Right.
But their personalities combined with what they're seeing really creates their own money personality. So it's all about how you've interpreted what you've seen around you.
Interesting. All right, so let's get right down to those personalities. We know the first one. The impulse spender.
The impulse spender, which is everybody's friend on lunch dates, right? So the impulse spender really has no issue parting with their money. They like new things. They like new gadgets. They like new clothes, new cars. What's really nice is they're often very, very generous. So they don't mind buying lunch. They don't mind helping out charities or causes or things of that nature. The dangerous side of being the impulse spender is that you can quickly become that individual who's heavy in debt. Because you kind of have this spend now, think about it later mentality. Right. So we always say, you know, if you find yourself having kind of an impulse spender personality, put a couple things in place to create safe boundaries for yourself. So maybe you do an automatic savings for yourself every single paycheck to make sure you can build up an emergency fund for yourself. In case the furnace breaks down or the car breaks down, you're not running to credit cards to take care of it, you have something saved. And then implement a 48-hour rule, which simply means this. If you really want to buy something, why don't you wait about 48 hours, see if you're still passionate about that purchase, and then maybe buy it.
Are impulse spenders those that will typically see wealth in their lifetime?
Only if they found themselves around somebody who's maybe a saver.
So likely not. So pay attention, people. I'm just that's the bottom line. All right. So the careful saver. What about that person?
Yeah, we've all met the person who clips the coupons, right? They're always doing comparison shopping. You know, they're going to find the best deal. They don't pay full price for anything. All right? Some people might refer to them as a cheapskate, okay? But they're also the one who already has Christmas paid for in June, right? So the nice thing about that personality, they can be a huge blessing to the family as far as creating financial stability. The other side of the coin is they have to be able to let go of their desire to seek, you know, perfect purchases because it can be stressful on other members of the household. So you have to learn how to splurge every once in a while, not all the time, but every once in a while so that you can kind of relax and be a little bit more relaxed with people in your family.
Because you end up being a little more of a worrier then, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's be real.
What about this? A risk avoider.
Yeah.
The risk avoider. This is the type of individual who prefers a safe investment over the opportunity to make a lot more money with their wealth. Especially right now, we have 10,000 people turning 65 every day, right? People are retiring in droves. And a lot of them are going, hey, sure, the bank is paying me 0.015% on a CD, but at least I know it will be there. They've been through the 2001s, they've been through the 2008s, they saw what it did to other people. They're not interested in experiencing loss.
So they're not putting their money in stocks or anything.
Yeah, they're not willing to risk their money out there. Now, here's what you have to do. Depending on your stage of life, you have to create balance between the two. You need to make sure that your money is working for you, but you also have to have that area of safety so that you can be confident that you're going to be okay in retirement and you're not going to run out of money. So make sure that you maybe sit down with a financial professional, somebody who can help you create a plan.
Okay, risk seeker, opposite of...
Roll the dice, baby, right?
Vegas.
Big bets make big profits, right? So they're interested in looking for maybe a bigger investment or a riskier investment because they know maybe that one investment can also mean a life change for them, right? And so that's exciting on one end of things. But again, they have to know what stage of life they're in as well. I always call it the Vegas question. If you go to Vegas and you want to gamble, what do they always say? Make sure you understand how much are you willing to lose, right? Everybody, especially when it comes to investing and money management, they want to talk to you about what can they get you in gains. Ask yourself, if you want to be a big risk taker, how much can you actually lose? What can you be comfortable with and maintain your lifestyle?
All right. And finally, a carefree earner?
the carefree is kind of like the hippie of the financial world, right? They, to a degree, they're not too concerned with money or their bills. They may have a stack of unpaid bills. They don't know how many credit cards they have. They don't know what the balance is on their credit card. It can definitely be scary, but not for them because they're not really worried about it. Now, again, the dangerous part is not having a financial plan is going to land you somewhere that you may not want to be. Everybody's going to end up somewhere. Not everybody's going to end up somewhere on purpose, right? So for them, getting a budget in place, getting an investment plan in place, and creating something that gives them kind of checkpoints to make sure that, hey, I want to live a little bit carefree, but at least I'm heading in the right direction is going to be very, very important for them.
Thank you so much for joining us. What I love and what I'm hearing about what you say is wherever you are, you can elevate yourself. You can change. You just got to change your mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Always great information. Thank you so much. And we will be right back.